Sister Wives Meri Brown rejects Cristine's olive branch. Sister Wives star Meri Brown has been speaking up more about where she stands with the members of her plural family. While her marriage to Kody Brown is over, she still has ties to the extended family she helped create for more than 30 years. However, she publicly rejected Cristin Brown Woolley's olive branch that she extended to her. Meri Brown talks about her relationship with Cristin. Notably, many Sister Wives fans know that there has been a strain on the relationship between Cristin Brown Woolley and Meri Brown. In many ways, it came to a true head when Kody Brown called out Cristin for her poor treatment of her sister wives. Meri and Robin were glad he was confronting her and Cristin was done trying. Cristin mentioned at one point they tried to work it out off and on in Vegas, but that it was never really good. Furthermore, Cristin recalls that Meri didn't treat her well. She says that she put her down in public over and over until Cristin finally hit a wall and wasn't open to continuing. Furthermore, some fans think Cristin didn't give Meri the support she needed, while others celebrate that Cristin washed her hands of relationships that weren't safe for her anymore. Either way, the divide was obvious. Now, Meri has spoken about where they stand today. While addressing their relationship, she also backhandedly shot down Cristin's olive branch. Meri Brown rejects Cristin's olive branch. During an interview with Entertainment Tonight, Rachel Smith asked Meri Brown about her relationship with Cristin Brown Woolley. During an earlier interview with ET, Cristin spoke highly of Meri's journey away from Kody Brown. Cristin said, "I'm very, very proud of her, and I love that she's taking a stand. And she's doing it so eloquently, and she's doing it so bravely. It's wonderful to see. It's great to see the new her, right?" Rachel asked Meri what her thoughts were on what Cristin had said. Immediately, Meri corrects part of what she heard Cristin say. Although Cristin seemingly was extending an olive branch, Meri couldn't accept it. Meri Brown sets the record straight. Instead of focusing on the parts of Cristin Brown Woolley's attempt to support her, Meri Brown was quick to point out she was wrong. Furthermore, she took the opportunity to nonchalantly side with Kody Brown again. Meri tells Rachel Smith, "I don't think it's about taking a stand against anybody." Then, Meri adds, "I'm not taking a stand against anybody, and so I'm not gonna accept those words." Inadvertently, Meri is still taking a stand against what Cristin had said. Furthermore, Meri adds that she and Cristin's relationship is non-existent. However, Meri let viewers know Cristin chose that. Cristin had made it clear she wasn't interested in reconciliation. Sadly, Meri expressed it was difficult for her since they shared so many good experiences. Notably, Meri says she has many memories of laughter and kindness with Cristin. Additionally, Meri says, "I know that paths shift and our paths are not parallel." Cristin cut ties. When Cristin Brown Woolley was leaving Kody Brown, it got very messy toward the end. For her, she needed to make a clean break and walk away. Surprisingly, she opted to stay lifelong sister wives with Janelle Brown. But her connection with both Robin and Meri Brown was deteriorating and she didn't want to spend her energy repairing the relationships. In the Sister Wives Season 17 Tell-All, Cristin lets Sukanya Krishnan know why. When discussing her relationships, Cristin says, "It wasn't safe for me anymore, and I ended it." For Cristin, there was no point in strengthening her relationship with Meri while trying to start over. Cristin adds, "And I just told her straight up, no, we're not going to be friends because I don't trust you." However, Meri felt very betrayed by her stance. Meri Brown stood in the doorway of her cozy Utah bed and breakfast, surveying the snowfall blanketing the earth in pristine white. The inn was quiet, save for the crackling fireplace inside. For the first time in months, she felt a semblance of peace, the kind that came only when the chaos of her plural family life was kept at bay. But peace was fleeting, as she had come to learn. Her phone buzzed on the nearby counter, jarring her from her thoughts. The name on the screen made her heart skip, Cristin. For a moment, Meri hesitated. She hadn't spoken to Cristin much since the latter's departure from their shared family structure. Cristin, the ever-buoyant sister wife, had made a clean break, choosing happiness and David Woolley over the tangled web of obligations to Kody and the rest of the Browns. Meri, on the other hand, was still entrenched in the complexity of her strained marriage to Kody, if one could still call it a marriage. Curiosity outweighed caution. With a sigh, she picked up the phone and read the text. "Hey Meri, I'm in town for a few days. Could we meet? I'd love to talk." Meri's brow furrowed. Cristin had always been bold, unafraid to speak her mind, even when it upset the delicate balance of their polygamous family. But what could she possibly want now? Meri debated ignoring the message but knew it would nag at her. Against her better judgment, she typed a short reply. Fine, tomorrow at noon, my place. The following day, Cristin arrived with her signature warmth, a bright scarf wrapped around her neck and a broad smile on her face. She carried a small box, tied with a ribbon, which she presented as soon as Meri opened the door. Hi, Meri, Cristin said, her tone tentative but hopeful. This is for you. A little something to say thank you for meeting with me. Meri eyed the box suspiciously but accepted it. Come in, she said curtly, stepping aside. Cristin walked into the living room, her gaze sweeping over the rustic charm of the inn. This place is beautiful, she remarked, though Meri only responded with a non-committal hum. Cristin placed her hands on her hips and turned to face her former sister-wife. Listen, Meri, I know things have been tense, but I really wanted to talk to you, to clear the air. Meri folded her arms, leaning against the wall. Clear the air, she repeated, her tone skeptical. After everything that's happened, you think it's that simple. Cristin's smile faltered, but she pressed on. I know I hurt you when I left, but I've been doing a lot of thinking and I realized how much I miss our friendship. We used to laugh together, Meri, remember? Meri's expression remained guarded. That was a long time ago, Cristin, before everything fell apart. But it doesn't have to stay that way, Cristin insisted. I'm extending an olive branch here. Can we try to move forward? Meri's laugh was bitter, almost derisive. An olive branch? You've got some nerve. You walked away from this family, from us, and now you're here acting like we can just sweep it all under the rug. Cristin's cheeks flushed. I didn't walk away from you, Meri. I walked away from Cody and a life that was breaking me. That doesn't mean I don't care about you. Meri shook her head, her voice rising. You think it's that easy? That you can just care from a distance and everything will be fine? Do you know how hard it's been for me? Watching you leave, seeing you happy while the rest of us are still stuck in this mess. Cristin's eyes softened. I know it's been hard, Meri, and I'm sorry if my happiness feels like a betrayal. But you deserve happiness too. You deserve to be free from Cody's neglect and… Stop! Meri's voice cracked as she cut Cristin off. You don't get to tell me what I deserve. You don't know what it's like to be me. Silence hung heavy between them, broken only by the distant sound of wind outside. Cristin took a deep breath, visibly composing herself. You're right, she said quietly. I don't know what it's like to be you. But I do know what it's like to feel trapped. And I'm here because I care about you, Meri. Even if you hate me for leaving, I'm still here. Meri turned away, her arms tightening around herself as she stared out the window. She didn't respond, and Cristin took a cautious step closer. Please, Cristin said. Open the box. With visible reluctance, Meri untied the ribbon and lifted the lid. Inside was a small, handcrafted ornament. A tree with intertwined branches, each one adorned with a name from their family. In the center, Cristin had written, Sisters Forever. Meri's breath hitched, and for a moment, she simply stared at the ornament. Memories flooded her mind. Late-night chats with Cristin, the laughter they'd shared in better times, the bond they'd once had. But those memories were tangled with the pain of betrayal and the weight of years spent in a family dynamic that often felt more like a battlefield.